Are you going?
Yes. Thank you for all your help.
You might run into someone called Vinaya in the capital. Just mention my name, she'll lend a hand.
Vinaya?
Is she a Machina as well?
She's my daughter. She won't be far from Egil.
Hold on. You mean she's Egil's sister?
You've got it, lad.
And you say she'll help us?
The girl doesn't want to hurt Egil, but she doesn't like what he's doing. She should be a big help to you young'uns.
I don't know why she'd help us, but we'll try and find her when we get there.
Good luck.
Fiora, don't forget. I've only made temporary repairs. I think you should be able to fight, but don't overdo it. Come and see me the moment you experience any further system failure.
I will. Thank you.
In the meantime, I'm hoping I'll find a way to restore your former body.
Is that possible?
Theoretically, it might be possible to use your genetic information to regenerate your missing organs. Sorry, it's unfair for me to give you hope. To be honest, there's very little chance. But if there's even the slightest possibility, I'll have to try.
Thank you, Leonarda.
Fiora.
Don't make that face. Okay, let's go.
Off you go, kid. I'm counting on you and the Monado. Don't let me down, Shulk.
Shulk, take this.
What is it?
There's a path leading from the base of Digit 2 to the foot of the Mechonis. This is the security key to the door that seals the path. We who live in the village don't have any need for it, but it will be invaluable to you.
We're in your debt, Leonarda.
Shulk, Fiora, take care on your journey.
We will.
Leonarda, thank you for everything.
We've gotten Fiora back, and Mumkar is dead. Our first journey is over. Let's begin a second. Hey everybody, it's Chugga Conroy. Welcome back to more Xenoblade Chronicles. Last time, we treated Fiora's injuries in Junks. This time, well, we're not going to be heading out quite yet. The thing is, we were told just how strong Egil is, and the thing is, we're beginning to fall behind in the levels a little bit. Plus, there are a lot of things that we have not taken care of elsewhere, so I would like to do that. First and foremost, this shopkeeper is a lot taller than Shulk. I was holding off on buying new equipment for Fiora because she wasn't going to be in the party for a while. Well, now she is at long last with us again, so let's buy her some new stuff. Here's what Fiora is looking like. I don't feel it necessary to go in too deep to what all these items do because I explained them all in a previous video, but the setup I decided to go with, I wanted to prioritize agility and strength, and to help her attacking more often with that haste gem, I decided to go with aggro down and auto attack stealth just to kind of make it so that she won't generate so much aggro from doing damage, because Fiora is insane as a damage per second character. Also, those wings on her back look so cool. I know that they're actually called drones, but still, they're wings to me. I like them a lot. But now that we've gotten shopping done, are we going to be taking care of side quests here on the Fallen Arm? Well, not yet. There are side quests for us to take care of here, but if we're going to be leveling up and making some preparations to leave for the Mechonis, I think we should go to the place that we've been neglecting the most. Colony 6! No, Frontier Village, yeah. So, I want to skip travel here. We're going to go to the Napon Tower to start things off, and I'll see you guys where we are going to start questing. As we're here, there are a few NPCs that we will need to talk to kick off the very first round of quests that I want to do, and I'm sure that some of you are a little bit curious why this area in particular I really want to prioritize at a time like this. Well, there is something very important that you can get if you get up to 3 stars with Central Bionis. And because we've been neglecting it, we only have 2. If we're able to get up to 3 stars, there is, like, an amazing reward for us, and I really, really want to get that. So to start things off, I want to talk to a Baba right here. Awesome name. So he wants to find Empress beetles in the village. He sees them here, not all the time. Your friend's seen them. They're really, really shiny. After we have talked with him, we want to switch it to daytime and talk to Deki here. Oh ho, hum lurking around. Thought there was strange smell around here. Who you callin' strange smell, Mr. I don't have a nose? Anyway. So we've registered him in the affinity chart. We want to go back over by the Napon Tower. Wow, this zoomed in camera makes it actually a little tough to navigate here. Oh, this tree is so pretty. All the green moss and use of color. It's all so good. We have Kokoro right here, who now has a quest for us she not before, and those roses on her head are adorable. Seriously, whoever does her flowers, it's so cute. And dang it, I can't really see her. Okay, let's try this again. You can see her adorable little face just poking up over the very bottom right there. Deki is her Grampy-Pon. We just talked to him. He's so stubborn and has no friends, though. Little Pon me want to do something for him, but what? Sounds like you've got a problem. What should Little Pon me do to help Grampy-Pon Deki? You really love your grandfather, don't you? What is Friend's Grampy-Pon like? He'd already passed away when I was born, so I never knew him. Well then, Friend can have Little Pon me's Grampy-Pon. No, I can't take your Grampy-Pon away from you. Hearing Shulk say that in such a serious tone is actually a little adorable. It's her job to look after him, though. Ah, Little Pon me have good idea. Grampy-Pon Deki loves bugs, right? Little Pon me will find him a friend who likes bugs, too. We have Hunt for Bug-Loving Friend. We have to find a Nopon that likes bugs, and out of the Nopon that we had to talk to in order to trigger this, gee, I wonder who it is we gotta talk to. So, we'll try to make Grampy-Pon not sad anymore. Shulk is willing to take this on, and she is very grateful. Gigantamassive friends, she said? Okay, that was kind of cute. Friends asking if Ababa like bugs. Ababa doesn't like bugs. Ababa love bugs! You want to make Ababa friends with Deki because we both like bugs? Deki too stubborn. Ababa can't do that. Aha! Ababa wants shield bugs. Ababa collecting beautiful-looking bugs at the moment. I make friends with Deki if friends bring for me. It's been a while since we needed to do any trading or get any sort of items for quests, so, as per usual, if I can trade for an item, I'm gonna do it, which is what I'm heading to do right now. And, just so you know, this is primarily going to be a side-questing video if that was not clear enough already. Just wanted to say it outright so there's no surprises. We're not going to be tackling any of the story this time around, beyond what we've already seen. Personally, I think you should be making friends with Miko, who we were just trading with, considering she was the one who gave us all these shield pugs, so she obviously has a lot of them. So, we'll go over and talk to Deki, we'll tell Kokoro to leave it to Ababa, and everything is sounding pretty good right now. Hello there, you adorable little Nopon you. Grandpa Deki not say anything, but Little Pon me know anyway. Ababa became Grampy-Pon's friend, yay hey! Grampy-Pon Deki seems so happy now. Little Pon me happy too. I'm glad everything worked out. And, we didn't get any chiming in there for any affinity. I didn't realize that has not happened at any point during this quest, so that was kind of a ripoff. We've completed it. Ababa and Deki are good friends now. Grampy-Pon has Nopon friend, yay. That is adorable, but, I kind of want to open up the affinity chart and show these affinity links because there's something I've noticed that's very strange. You know how Kokoro was saying that, you know, her Grampy-Pon obviously needs a friend? Well, Deki is 68 years old. I know he sure doesn't look it. He looks great for his age, just for a little ball of fluff. So, how old is Ababa? 20! Yeah, forcing a 20-year-old to be friends with your grandpa out of bribery? I don't even need the Monado to foresee problems in the near future for these guys, so how about we go talk to them? And whenever problems arise for literally anyone in this world, we gotta be the ones to fix it. Impossible, impossible, completely impossible! You don't know what it's like to have your love of bugs mocked. I'm here to listen. Ricky, listen for Charla. Thanks, Ricky, but there might be something you don't understand. Ricky's like 40 years old. Don't talk down to him like he's a child. He's a lot better than that, as we saw with, well, I guess Dunban only saw that. And maybe Melly if she was actually awake. So, he is clearly upset. Let's calm down a little and start from the beginning. Start from buggin' thing? What bug? Buggin' what thing? Now who make no sense. No, that's not arg. I mean, speak more clearly so I can understand what's wrong. And you were getting on Ricky for not understanding. Look at you. So Deki likes insects, but Deki does not eat them. Ababa likes insects, okay, but he gobbles them up. What kind of thinking is that? Deki would like Deki would like him to see what it's like to get eaten by bugs. That's a little bit grim. Yeah, we have to get 2 lots of green Aluka juice from the Machna Alukas. Ababa need to drink the most violently hot insect juice in Machna. The secretions of the Machna Aluka should fit the bill exactly. That's kind of gross, not gonna lie. But I guess if you think it'll help, we can do that. We already got him on our inventory from having to hunt Machna Alukas much earlier, so let's just go see Ababa. So now we're helping somebody get revenge who was basically forced to become friends with someone. Friend sure okay for Ababa to drink green Aluka juice? Ababa never drank it before, so he very, very nervous. Glug, glug, glug. Whoa, very hot! This bug juice burned Ababa's mouth like fire! How were... Charlotte, you sound so concerned! Boa, it tastes delicious! Wow! and it make a Baba feel good inside. A Baba recommended to Deki. A Baba said, what? He recommend juice to Deki? He is disgrace to bug lovers. Grrr, Deki is so angry he could explode. But friends did excellent job. We gain affinity nonetheless, and he gives us a night vision 4 gem. This will force your attacks that would otherwise miss into hitting as long as it's nighttime. If you want to go through the game under leveled or just fight enemies that have like red or even sometimes yellow portraits indicating difficult fights, these are a must. We got 1,000 experience, not really too bad. We're actually getting close to level 55 on Fiora. And wouldn't you know it, Deki has yet another quest for us. Alright, Mushroom Head, what do you got for us? This time, Deki, you want to make sure that a Baba eats no more bugs. Sounds like you've got a problem. Oh, he's got a problem, alright. A problem with being obsessed with making a Baba not want to eat bugs anymore. If a violently hot insect didn't work, then I'll get him with a bitter one. Yeah, you got a problem, alright. Deki heard there was a really bitter one in Colony 6. There is no way Deki can go there to get one, though. He didn't learn his lesson the first time, you know. Isn't there some other way you both can both be friends again? Baba is still young, so he is bound to hate the bitter taste. Deki think this is the best way of teaching him a lesson. Yuck, just thinking about eating bugs gives me goosebumps. We have a tormented bug lover. We need to get 5 lots of bitter wisp fluid from Colony 6. To my knowledge, there is no way to trade for this, at least not in the near future, so we're gonna need to do it the old-fashioned way. Unfortunately, this can be a bit of a pain of an item to get. Whenever we need to get an item like this, I usually cut this part out where I go and kill the enemies, but we need to get bitter wisp fluids. Here we have a colony flyer right by the Watchpoint Junction, where we need to go. This is not the enemy you need to kill. Instead, it must be nighttime outright, and you need to kill an enemy that pops up in the exact same place and looks almost exactly the same. The colony wisp is what you want. I can't tell you how many times I have gone here, thinking that I was fighting the right enemy, not getting a single item drop for like 10 minutes, and just being like, what the hell is up with this? Like, seriously, why can I not get the item I need already? And sure enough, I was fighting the wrong enemy for like 10 minutes and getting like 6 experience from each fight. Just come here and die.
Millie, Ricky tried really hard. You see it?
Of course, you sweet thing. Who's a brave boy?
Melia, are you feeling okay?
Ricky didn't even do anything! I killed that enemy in 1 hit! What a time for that to come up, seriously. Anyway, yeah, there you can see I got 1 bitter wisp fluid, I got 4 to go. I'll be here a while. Let's see how he likes it. Drink bitter wisp fluid. Glug, glug, glug. Ugh, yuck, so bitter. That doesn't sound good. That a big problem. Huh, this tastes not bad. Maybe a Baba understand what acquired taste means now. A Baba want friends to ask Deki if this is what acquired tastes like. Deki, we're not gonna ask him to eat a giant pile of insect dung or something like that. He likes everything. Well, if Deki has to, we Napong can face any challenge. Slurp! Deki finished the lot. Oh, the sharp bitterness reveals hidden rich undertones. Insects really are tasty. This has broadened my world. Deki is grateful to a Baba. I'm glad everything worked out. All done! Well done, us! From now on, Deki will try a range of different insects. We've already completed this, no problems at all, somehow. Get the general driver, which I assume is for Ryan, and that's it. Next up, we're off to the Pollen Works. If we go here at a specific time, we will find a wandering NPC, Doba Doba. Like how the yellow pollen orbs get his backpack. He wants us to tell him how important are pollen orbs to the Napon way of life. Well, could you go into more detail? Shulk, that is like the dumbest. Okay, yeah. Melly, I wouldn't go that far. Okay, let's just hear this out. Take a good look around you. See all the pollen orb lamps? Without the pollen orbs, our village turned to darkness. We make best orbs from pollen taken from Yellow Flower Grove, but monsters are causing trouble there and stop us from getting pollen. The glow of the lamps is so bright I thought they were ether crystals, so they're made from pollen. Napon are experts at using all gifts of Machna. Do you use anything other than pollen to work the lamps? That is top secret, nosy friend. If I told you, I'd lose my job. Who knew that there were so many Napon trade secrets, and he just had to make Shulk curious. We have pollen orb ingredients. We have to get some yellow pollen at the Yellow Flower Grove, but I don't think we have ever gotten there before. We need to go to the Windmill Pavilion, go to the river upstream from the waterfall, and go right. Keep eye out for monsters and get me some pollen. So I guess we'll be doing a little bit of exploration, and some might consider that some new ground covered, because, well, it is new ground covered. Actually, no, never mind. The Yellow Flower Grove is already in our map. Remember when we went to the Ether Crystal Deposit over by the Decayed Forest where we fought the Telethia? Well, apparently we were close enough to the Yellow Flower Grove for it to fill it in our map, so I guess I don't really need to show us walking there. We're just going to head there and a little bit to the north. Oh, it's so pretty, but the draw distance is so poor. Like, seriously, just look at all that popping that's going on. It just... I get it that it's got to update lower poly models with higher poly models and get close to them, though, but it's just like, this is the one area where there's actually graphical hiccups that just take me out of the experience. I really hope Xenoblade Chronicles 3D fixes that, but I don't want to talk about, you know, a version of the game that isn't even out yet all that much. Sure enough, what he was saying, there are some giant Alukas that pop out, but they're only level 31, so they're not really going to bug us. We already have 3 of those pollen, bits of yellow pollen that we need, and the thing is, very strangely, there are more than 5 here. You only need 5, but as you can see, there's a grand total of 8. We already, oh no, 9, 10, 11, wow, there are a lot more than what we need, yeah. For whatever reason, they just kind of give you a ton more than what he actually asked for, and the others just kind of disappear when you get 5 of them, so lucky for us, doesn't disappear when you collect 4 of them. The Yellow Flower Grove works in just the correct way. Okay, Doba Doba, we got stuff. Yes, we have pollen from the Yellow Flower Grove, and we keep pollen our blaps in it. I'm glad everything worked out. I think friends deserve to hear some Nopon knowledge. Ooh, some knoppage. That sounds weird. So it's not easy to make very special red pollen orb without this pollen. That is why red pollen orbs are so precious. So we've heard once again about the mysterious yellow pollen or red pollen orbs, and for getting that, and for completing that, we get first attack +3. That makes it that your first attack in a battle will greatly increase in damage. We don't get to see what percentage, unfortunately, on this screen, but we'll take it nonetheless.
Ricky want to be even stronger.
And by the hilarious out-of-place voice clip, we learn that Ricky grew a level. After completing that one, there is another seemingly unrelated side quest that opens up mysteriously across the village. Let's talk to Banna! I have favor to ask. Only Hom Hom can do it. I assume from their expression that this matter bothers them. We all have problems sometimes. Won't you tell us what's wrong? I want you to get me a monster egg from Machna. I will tell you exact place. A monster egg? Yeah, I'm with Melia on this. I want to know exactly what you require this for, because that's kind of strange to say the least. Yeah, is it actually safe even? No problem. If we train monster after hatching, it can be helpful friend to Nopon. So you train hatchling beasts into monsters that you ride into battle. I cannot express to you how much I would love to see Ricky have arts involving him riding a monster into battle. Anyway, he wants us to bring the egg back to Gadada, and we have secret ingredient hunt. Wait, you said you were gonna train this monster. Now you're gonna eat it? Okay. We can get an Aura Heal 2 gem there, which is really helpful if you want to circumvent having a dedicated healer in your party. So he warns us of fierce monsters, and yeah, we're gonna head out now. Also, he was saying that only Hom-Homs could do this job. Well, we're a Hyantia, a Nopon, and a Mechon in the group that he was talking to. Yeah, I think we did kind of a poor job fulfilling his request, just saying. So the location of this monster egg is a little bit complicated. You want to go to the X watering hole, and to the north of it, there's a bit of a pathway that just kind of goes off from the X watering hole to the northeast. Yeah, that's where you want to go. Should you just try skip traveling, I don't remember the name of the area, though, but over by where we fought that unique monster last time we were in Magna Forest, it just simply is not going to work! I did not think we were going to get a vision here. 4 benign crickets. What kind of offering could Pipiki want to make with these? Sorry, those visions just always freak me out whenever because I'm just like, I'm walking along, I'm having a peaceful time just exploring the gigantic world of Bionis, and everything is so pretty, I'm just taking in all the scenery, all of a sudden just, phoo, just out of nowhere, and I'm just like, or rather, I think the first sound was closer to what I was actually making, but still. There are enemies here that might be a little tough, maybe a little annoying if you were doing this on your first visit, though. But you need to have some affinity with Central Bionis in order to do this one in the first place. So I don't know why you'd be doing this on your first time or why you'd think the enemies were tough like he was saying. All that being said, though, we're at the end of the path. Sorry about the cut there. And if you jump down here, you have the monster egg. But before we go, Kind of want to walk around here a little bit more while we are up on this cliff. Just need a few okay, exactly where do I want to go from here? I always kind of lose my way right here because I don't really come up to this part of X watering hole all that often. I guess I'll jump down here and hope that I'm heading in the right place, please. It's starting to look like I am. Okay, yeah, I'm pretty confident at this point. Okay. But before we head back to town, right near that area, if you jump off the cliff, you can access this normally though, but I just haven't made mention of it before. Oh my gosh, it's so beautiful. Yes, if you walk up this tree trunk, you can mine these ether crystals. I don't think I've shown this particular deposit yet, which is kind of odd. It's kind of been right in our face many times that we've walked past it. Unfortunately, though, we have to ruin everything and make it all weird looking now. Sorry about that forest, but we will greatly appreciate these crystals. After that, we need to go see Gadada at the Pollen Works like we were instructed, so we give him the monster egg. With this, I can make special pollen orbs. Tell no one other than Bana that I accepted this. Shady. Bana, we have done the delivery. Now Napon future secure. Thank you, Hom Hom. Job well done. Again, she's not a Hom Hom. I hope I was of some help, even though she's not a Hom Hom. Melia, it's okay to be happy. You put in a lot of effort after all. My apologies. I am not used to such behavior. She apologizes for not looking happy enough. You are most kind, Fiora. Now we can set wheels in motion. Our plan to, nothing. We get an Orihale 4 for that, or Orihale 2 for that, and we've completed the secret ingredient hunt. I want you to remember everything that happened in that side quest for later. It's not really going to be important in the immediate future. Well, it kind of will be. Just keep it in mind. Anyway, we have Lalapa here who has a new quest for us. A terrible prophecy has been foretold to village. Frontier village going to end. Tell hereupon Ricky. Tell. Yeah, I'd like to know more too. Lalapa hear horrific cry from Prophecy Hut. It's so terrifying, Lalapa never want to hear it again. Dunga say prophecy, but he really mean guess. And he makes serious face to make people believe him. Ricky know better. Blasphemy! Ricky, apologize immediately! The prophecy say Ashior Luga will gather around Napon Ark. Ashior Luga, and they already crossing Repair Bridge 4. That Ashior Luga love to eat us Napon. If prophecy correct, or Luga going to eat the whole village. We have Giant Attack. Now that the bridge has been fixed, the Ashiora Lugas are making an advance on the Napon. We need to go take care of that. Sorry, I actually almost burped there for a second. That was kind of a weird time to do that, but I guess I am playing as Ricky, and I guess his Lurgy attack does involve him burping up some really smelly gas, so I'm getting into the spirit of being the Heropon. And because Ricky is the natural prey of the Orluga, we're sending him into the lion's den, so to speak, and having him fight in the lead. I don't know if this is necessarily the best idea, though, but he is the Heropon after all. Nothing can stop him. This would be like the equivalent of, like, me wrestling a bear with my pinky toes or something like that. So here are those Ashior Luga. They are freaking huge. This could gobble up Ricky in, like, one bite. But it is all that much more convenient for us to be fighting these guys because Ricky has actually learned a new art. And it is one of my favorites. This makes Ricky infinitely better for chain attacks and things like that. Why do you ask? Well, not only does his Happy build up the chain attack gauge, but I was going to show it, but this enemy is almost dead anyway, so let's give it a little bit and I'll try using it on another one. Let's use it on this one. So what you want to do is you want to have lots and lots of debuffs on Ricky specifically. Not debuffs on him though, but arts that inflict debuffs, I should say. Why? You have Say Sorry. It heals off all debuffs from the enemy, but the damage increases for every debuff you heal. 13,000 damage outside of a chain attack. Should you get lots and lots of debuffs on the enemy and then you get a chain attack going, or indeed inflict lots of debuffs during a chain attack with like Melia or somebody, or even Fiora, that can do insane damage. Combine that with the fact that Ricky has Happy to just raise the party gauge at will, and you have one fearsome party member. Chief Dunga was not just telling some kind of guess when he said that Ricky was prophesized to be the Heropon for this year. No, he made a very, very good call. This Heropon is a powerhouse and a force to be reckoned with. Yes, at the same time. Maybe it's being redundant, but this is the Heropon we're talking about. He's just that awesome. Alright, Lalapa, we took care of it. We have new prophecy. Village not going to end. Thank you, friends. Yay, 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 happy! Ricky really happy. Yeah, good job, everyone. Lalapa happy Heropon Ricky do something useful for once. Oh, how dare you talk to your Heropon like that. We have taken care of this, though. We got our League leggings, and we got the achievement, Honorary Napon. You know what that means, right? Well, if you didn't guess already, becoming an Honorary Napon, that is so great, happens when you get 3-star affinity with Central Bionis, which was our original goal here. And now that we have achieved that goal, we are now able to accept a very important line of quest that we could not do before. What makes it so important, you might ask? Well, we could not do this until after Prison Island at the very least, because we needed to repair that bridge in order to make it appear. If you do not know what I am talking about, you remember that one Napon that had those researchers that were working out in the Machna ruins? That was Lupa, who is right here and has a quest for us. And next time on Xenoblade Chronicles, we're going to be seeing just what was so important about those ruins in Machna Forest that Lupa was researching. See you guys then. But wait, we actually have time for one more thing before we go. Should we go all the way up to the Prophecy Hut, which we visited a little bit earlier, I realize that there is a heart-to-heart here that we are actually able to view. It is between whom? Melia and Ricky, a mysterious sanctuary. Let's do this. Shulk, go away. This place seems incredibly mysterious, Ricky. Yes, this is the mysterious sanctuary called Prophecy Hut. So this is where the Napon receive their prophecies. Meli right. Meli know how Napon get prophecy? Chief Dunga makes them up or they're delivered from on high. Wowie, Meli! Meli know lots about Napon! Aerith Sea sits above the village. Looking at it from here gives me a strange feeling. Ah, Ricky, no! Ricky figure it all out! What have you figured out, Ricky? I know who you think is extra especially special! You mean Shulk, or you mean you? Ricky is a bit of a narcissist, but rightfully so, he is the Heropon. Let's feed his ego. This is gonna go over well. We know how much he likes Melia from that heart-to-heart between Ricky and Charlotte earlier. And yes, Melia, please describe what it'd be like to cuddle Ricky. I'd love to know. It feels warm and calming, like you can forget about everything. Wow. Wanna cuddle him so much. That's why Ricky become Heropon, to be cuddled by Meli! Glad to know you have such high aspirations. Meli and Ricky both love cuddle. Meli can stroke Ricky's fur and cuddle Ricky anytime. That's very kind of you, Ricky. Make sure you look after your fur. Of course, that would be Ricky's motivation to become the Heropon, even when he's got Oka around, yeah. Two of them really don't come out as a very happy couple. But anyway, now we are proper ready to end things off. Next time on Xenoblade Chronicles, we're going to be talking to Lupa and finding out just what's so special about those Machna ruins. See you guys then.
Thank you.